Ladies and gentlemen, this is a test of the DJI Mic 2 set up in a train? Yeah, it's crazy. The reason I picked here to start the video is to show you the capabilities of this mic in this environment. It is extremely, extremely noisy. And at this time, I don't even have the noise canceling on. So let's turn that on real quick. So now the noise canceling should be on. You should hear maybe a little bit of a difference, but regardless, this is a test here. We're also going to be doing tests in the streets of New York City in an acoustic environment as well as in an echoey environment. So look out for that in this video. And here's a test of the DJI Mic 2 connected to my iPhone 15 on the streets of New York City. So this is a little bit of what that would sound like. I don't think it's too crazy. It's not that windy, so I didn't put a wind muff on, but we shall see.
Day 2.
So it's the next day, and I'm now here in one of the noisier environments that I have available. I wanted to talk quickly about some of the benefits of this product compared to even the DJI Mic 1. The DJI Mic 2 obviously has the key feature that everyone's socks are getting knocked off from, which is the 32-bit float. Now, in truth, I actually haven't used it too much yet. This video probably won't focus too much on this because, let's be real, if you're getting started in the content creation space, you just want to plug it into something and go. And that's what I'm doing at this very moment. And this mic is more than capable of doing that without all the bells and whistles. Now, that being said, it is an added benefit of the device. And the reason I bring that up is you could get benefit in a studio space out of it, or anywhere really. But for instance, if I actually went to record on this device, there's a manual button to do it. And then I would, after my session of recording, I would plug it into my computer. That file could be in 32 float if you set it up on the DJI Mic receiver. But out of the box, when you plug it in just like this, it's in just a regular, I don't even know, I'm not an audiophile, I don't know all the things, but I know it's not in 32-bit float right now. Regardless, this is the capabilities that a mic like this has in a room like this that is rather echoey, but let's go upstairs to a room that is fitted out with good acoustics. And by the way, this is my doggy. Very, very happy-go-lucky, just likes to ruin every shot I'm in, but whatever, great dog. And as we make our way upstairs, the reason I think this is such a special setup is the fact that for creators like you and I who are on our own, you need something that you could just get up and go with. And quite frankly, if we're being honest with one another, an iPhone's audio is not capable of getting something like this. Your ZVE10 or your any other camera's audio is not capable of getting something like this. But you need something that you could get that you don't have to worry about. You could just basically set and forget. And that's why I love this setup. Once you put it on, you set and forget about it. And I haven't had a feeling like that in quite some time. I'm used to recording with my Sony ZVE10 with a Shure MV7, and that's a whole process. But sometimes I want to film in environments like this and get creative. You can't do that with that. And this is the easiest way to get very good audio quality while still feeling very portable. And I love every bit of it, but now let's go upstairs. It's really dark over there. I didn't want to show you that. Okay, so here we are in a much more acoustically sound room to give you a bit of what that would sound like. This whole time, as mentioned, I'm still not in 32-bit float. I am not in the noise canceling mode. This is just generic. You throw the receiver in, you throw the transmitter in, and you're good to go. I think it sounds really crisp and clear in a room like this. But this isn't the only way you could get audio out of the DJI Mic 2. Another way is with an actual wired-in lavalier. And what are some of the benefits of that? Really, the biggest one is enhancing some audio quality while being discreet. So I guess technically that's two, whatever. This is a pretty big and bulky thing compared to, I don't know where it is, but I have it somewhere, the Lavalier Go from Rode. It's, you know, a lot of people don't like this form factor, me included. I just want to shove this in my pocket. And the Rode Lavalier Go, or any other wired lav, allows you to do that. Now, there is one thing to note with the DJI Mic 2 specifically, and it's pretty important because it kept me from buying something like the Shure MVL. I love Shure microphones, but it's a TRRS cable, and this only accepts TRS. Now, that's pretty easy. You could get an adapter, blah, 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 but let's be real, it's kind of a pain in the ass. If you want something that you could pick up in store, the Rode Lavalier Go is in every Best Buy in the country pretty much. You could grab it for $79, $83 in my area after tax, and you just set it up and it's great. So now we're going to run tests with the Rode Lavalier Go connected to the DJI Mic 2. So let's jump into it. Now here's a quick look at what the Rode Lavalier Go sounds like connected to the DJI Mic 2. I doubt you could really see anything besides this cable, which I could easily fix. And there, do you even see this thing? That's the whole point of having a lavalier mic, and admittedly, I just think the audio quality is better. It's a little bit more punchy. And just to piggyback off of what I had said in my last shot, what is TRRS versus TRS? Doesn't really matter. Essentially, TRRS works mainly with actual cameras and audio equipment, but TRS is essentially for your phone or your laptop or things like that, and it makes a difference. And for some reason, DJI only accepts the TRS, just like a cell phone and all of that. I don't really get why they would do that, but it's just the reality of it. Like I mentioned, you could get an adapter, but Rode Lavalier Go, this one in particular, is a TRS wired lavalier. So, like I said, it's really easy to find in stores, and you don't have to worry about doing anything afterwards, getting any audio connectors or whatever. It's just grab and go, and that's the beauty of the setup, and I think it sounds amazing. We're not done yet. I wanted to do a couple quick tests going out and around with this setup just to show you what you could do with this audio setup. It really is truly something special, so let's go. Now, normally I would never ever record a video this far away from the camera, and this is like honestly weird for me. I don't do stuff like this often, but I wanted to just capture, you know, how far you could go. I could probably keep going. I'm not gonna test that, but this is the power of using a setup like this. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but I was pretty far. That's a good series of feet. I don't know, but this setup is amazing. It just really is. And I'm sorry, I've probably said a million times in this video that this setup is amazing, but I think I'm just so enamored with the concept and how good of quality you could get for this entire setup. If you're looking at the DJI Mic 2, just with the one TX and one RX, as well as the Rode Lavalier Go, and that's on the expensive side, but if you're looking at something like that, you're looking at a setup that's only a little bit over $300 all in for your own setup. Now, if you have an iPhone 15 Pro or you're lucky enough to have like a camera or something already, you're getting in at a really budget-friendly price to be able to do stuff like this on your own. It's truly unique. It really is. It's a great combination. And yes, you don't need the Rode Lavalier Go. You could get something on Amazon that's just a regular TRS, whatever these are, lavaliers. But the Rode Lavalier one actually does sound pretty good, I must admit. I'm just really enamored with this quality. I think by far one of the coolest things is the ability to do something like this in a flexible setup without needing someone else. That's part of the reason why I got this setup, and this is really awkward for me, but I just had to do this. Now I'm walking out of the Target because the sole reason I went in there was to get that shot. That's pretty ridiculous. But I wanted to capture the power of using the Rode Lav Go with the DJI Mic 2. I just think it's a power combo, especially if you're an individual creator like me on your own. Oh, and just for poops and laughs, I wanted to show you what the audio quality from this distance sounds like with the DJI Mic 2 up close to your mouth, as well as with the Rode Lavalier Go. So this is what it sounds like out of the DJI transmitter directly, and here's the audio quality you could get out of the Rode Lavalier Go connected to your transmitter. I think this sounds really good, but the plosives are a little high on this, so that's really why these are meant to be strapped down here. But there's just a little bit of a demo. So what did you think? Do you think this is something that you could actually use in your setup? I know I can, and that's why I got it. I'm not like a big tech reviewer or anything like that, but I knew I needed this for the future of videos that I do on this channel and Jerry's Takes, which is my other channel. And I love every bit of it, but I'd love to know what you think down in the comments. And if you're interested in picking up this setup, I'm going to put affiliate links right under the like button for you to check out. All that does is help support the growth of this channel, so feel free to check it out, and if you do so, I would be very grateful. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next one, I'll talk to you later. Peace out.